Everyone, this is my report on the 0-0 draw between Brazil and Mexico. Brazil, the host nation, lots of pressure on their shoulders. Didn't live up to expectation. Very, very poor all over the pitch. Goalkeeper was shaky. Defence wasn't brilliant. No creativity going from the midfield. And the strikers were very poor too. I think Mexico definitely deserved the point they got. Could have even had all three if it wasn't for a couple of decent saves from the keeper. The man of the match for me was Guillermo Ochoa, the Mexican goalkeeper who made a series of outstanding saves, keeping his team in it. Picking the bunch was from a Neymar header in the first half. It will go down as one of the great saves I've certainly ever seen. But Brazil created little. What they did create, Ochoa was equal to it, and Mexico really could have gotten all 3 points out of this game. Brazil were walking a tightrope in stages, and although Mexico rode their luck a few times, it was always destined to be a draw in the end. Players that played well. It's hard to find a player that played well for Brazil, really. Thought Ramirez worked hard, and Neymar. Neymar had a decent game. He was lively, but the problem was the Mexican right back pressed him so well that he had to come back for the ball. And right back pushed him up into zones that weren't particularly dangerous for the Mexican defence. And Mexico worked their socks off all night and managed to limit Brazil to limited opportunities and shots from distance. It's worth talking about actually shots from distance as a tactic employed by the Mexican side. Obviously, they were sensing a vulnerability with Julio Cesar dealing with shots from distance, and it really paid off. Cesar being forced into a couple of smart stops. Overall, 0-0 draw. Definitely wasn't the worst 0-0 draw of the tournament. That would definitely go to Iran against Nigeria. But Brazil really need to improve. Obviously, they play Cameroon next. Won't be the most difficult of games for them. But once they get out of the group, they really need to improve in all areas. They need to become more solid at the back and become more creative up front. Especially if they come up against likely opponents, Holland or Chile, in the second round. Mexico, do or die game against Croatia for the second spot now. I still fancy Croatia to shade it. I think they've just got a little bit more on Mexico, but Mexico will deserve their passage into the second round if they manage to get a result against Croatia. This is my report on Brazil against Mexico. Thank you for listening.